Here on the 30-minute chart, we're looking at Baidu. You can see that we stayed above that 9-day EMA in here with this pop in here, and we kind of held throughout the day, even though we did have a little pullback in here into close into the day at 84.89, up around a buck 14 from yesterday's trading session. So overall net flow in here coming in the bullish side of things. Obviously, when you're going to get a nice little pop in here overall, $84 stock, you got a dollar pop in here. So nice 1.5% move, basically, more or less in the stock in here today. Going forward, where does that put us long term here on the weekly chart? You can see we're right up against this 9-day EMA. That's going to be an area that we're going to watch, $86 level. That's going to be a main area of resistance for us. Above that, we're looking at that 87.17. Above there, we're looking at 91.5. And then above that, we're looking at this upper trend line here that we have on our weekly chart, which is going to be clocking in right at that 96.63 mark. Now, support wise, is this support down here going to hold that 80.89? You can see in the past, it's been breached a couple times, but really we've never actually come back down and actually hit off of that, even though that was a main support for us back here in August and September of last year as well. So really, it's kind of this 82.20. That is the new area of concern for us here on the weekly chart. So is that 82.20 going to hold or not? That is going to be the question, depending on if we're going to gap up or down in going into tomorrow. Now, we do have our 9-day EMA in here and our 200 SMA. They're kind of far away from each other right now. You can see that we had a couple crossovers here within a couple weeks, right? So we had a crossover back under in here, obviously in that big pullback. So you can see they're starting to spread out pretty far right now. So are we going to be able to climb back? We had 3 green days in a row here. Can we climb back, get up close to this $87 area and start closing these moving averages in closer on themselves? That is going to be the question to see in here. On our 9-day EMA for the daily chart, 84.41 is going to be our immediate support. So if you are playing the 9 days here on the daily chart, that is going to be an area. And also keep in mind, we did breach that today and we held that. So kind of keep that in the back of your mind as well as you're looking at this. Below this, you can see that the 83.2 mark is going to be an area, and then you have this 82.2 in here coming in for a nice support for us as well. So again, overall, what are we going to look at long term? 86, that's going to be the level in here that we're going to watch. 87.17 above that, you have this 200 SMA in here that we're going to have to worry about on the daily chart, which is kind of at 90. And then our support is going to be that 82.2. And then below that, it is going to finally be that $80 mark in here in Baidu. Now, overall, implied volatility has shrunk. You have right around $1.66 expected move here by Friday. Next Friday, 350. The following Friday, everybody's pricing in right around a $5 expected move. So we'll see what happens here on Baidu. Again, 86. That's your number you're going to watch for resistance wise. Support 82.2. Below that, we're looking at that $80 range for a nice supply zone in here for a bounce. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.